championship. As that's swatted away, DeAndre Golston rises up, blocks it. 10 seconds left here.
Gotta take
Smith,
it.
he'll take a three. That doesn't go. And a rebound. Davon Stevens, Ellis, he'll bring it up the court.
Guess who's going to Niceville?
A 360 dunk by Al Ellis won't count, but the Eagles are going to head to the state tournament in Niceville, depending on what happens between Chipola and Gulf Coast State, a possible Panhandle Conference championship. A huge win for TCC, and you can tell Coach Settembre smiling on his face with that 73-65 win. A gritty victory, Tony.
Big time.
Hill trying to find an area. Golson lost the handle, goes into no man's land. Swinging across, Guest, straightaway three. Yes, he's on fire! Jordan Guest from beyond the arc. Eagles up by 12.
10 points for Jordan Guest.
5-point game and a timeout, Coach Settembre. 6:54 left. We'll get a 30-second timeout by TCC. This is TCC men's basketball live on TCCEagles.com. TCC.
This is it. This is Panhandle Conference basketball. Some of the best basketball in the NJCAA.
Dribbling it down is Gardner. 15.
Last shot.
They're going to wait. Now they run it. Give it over to Maine. Maine, double team. He puts one up. It's not going to go. Rebound, Golston. And a foul with 2 seconds left. DeAndre Golston with the big-time rebound. They go to their sure man, Lot Maine. Open jumper from about 6 feet, and he misses it just long. The Eagles in the driver's seat with 2 seconds left. And you can tell from him just coming in, being physical on that defensive side, but he's just ready to shoot.
Heat check! Heat check!
Hello! Why are you giving him any space? He makes another three. Eagles up by 13. Timeout, Pensacola State. And the Eagles are on their feet here in the Eagle Dome.
And we're back with this broadcast of TCC men's basketball live on TCCEagles.com. 11:35 left in this first half, 21-5. The Eagles have been dominant throughout. They're wearing white, Northwest Florida State in the black. And Tony, what have you seen so far today? You got to feel pretty good about Calix Stevens coming off the injury.
Coming off the injury, out of a boot.
Northwest Florida State 0-6 in conference play, and I can't even go back in the record books and say the last time that's happened as Rifle Miguel tries the three. Rebound, Hester, he'll fling it out. Calix, another three. Hello!
Heat check!
Here with 10 seconds. Mathan all the way up on him. Golson, he's going to have to fire one up here soon. Good hesitation with the left hand. Wow, DeAndre Golston with a beautiful move. A decision to run with what they got on the court right now, which is looking pretty good. Yael Hill, and along with DeAndre Golston and Colbreth. Golston, he'll go right to the rack, and he is blocked. Huge block there by Northwest Florida State. That's Anthony Mason coming in from behind. Looked like Silver had every business to get the block. Oh, Jordan Guest, another block going up. That looked pretty clean as well.
That looked cleaner than a wet wipe coming straight out of the packet.
I don't even want to do math for that one. I want to say 4 years away. Good steal there by Davon Stevens. Stevens, kick out. Hester, same spot, same result. Eric Hester 3 times from that edge, and he'll be able to knock him down. He is on fire from beyond the arc. I told you, just wait. He can spark up quickly, and what do you know he does? Alley-oop here, and it is stolen. Hester, he'll bring the ball up the court. He's feeling it. Kick out. Ellis looking to dish. Hands it to Stevens. Stevens will try his own. Knocking it down. That spot's been kind to the Eagles, and they're up 37-12.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Kenny Rogers would be proud about that.
Eric Hester will bring the ball up the court. He looks confident. Got to keep it in his hands. 3, yes! Eric Hester!
Run their offense as per usual.
Inside to Stevens. Stevens losing the handle. He finds Miguel up and in. Rife and Miguel. 7. He'll drive in, kicks it. Golston, deep 3. It's good! DeAndre Golston! He'll take the lead as the buzzer sounds, 32-31. There he is. He got it this time. Davon Stevens, he's getting grabbed, and one, Davon Stevens!
At the end of the day, if the bucket goes down...
And here comes Ellis, he's going to bring it up.
Up we go!
3.
Oh, yes!
Oh, Ellis, ow!
Back in the game, as that is blocked. Up comes Ellis. Ellis, between the legs, up to Golston. Golston lays it up and in.
You don't see that very often from TCC. I think this is the first time we've seen them in a 1-3-1 here at home.
Definitely throughout the season.
Good backdoor cut. Golston up and under and in. That was an athletic play for TCC. It's the little things. 19-13. TCC up by 6. Ellis. See if they can find Eric Hester here. Ellis will try a straightaway 3. That's good. Ellis.
If it's not Eric Hester or Tariq Silva.
Get to the line and make their free throws. I mean, Gulf Coast State hasn't been able to make the free throws. TCC hasn't. One thing I want to see is Tariq Silva get into this game. He's one of TCC's best three-point shooters. Need to get him on the board as Hill knocks home that 10-footer. Try to run a play over to Silver. They decide to drive in. Hill up and under. Wow, what a nifty finish there by Yael Hill. Had a little bit of a stutter step and puts it up in with the right hand. Down by 2 with 4 minutes left. Ellis, he sees an avenue, kicks it over to Hester. Baseline 3. He can't miss. Eric Hester from beyond the arc. He'll knock down his third 3 of the game.
Back Luke Fay alongside Tony Jobson, 26-15 in favor of Gulf Coast State. 8:05 left here in this first half. TCC with the ball, trying to break the press here. They've struggled early on, but started lighting it up from beyond the arc in the last few minutes.
TCC with a little bit of the momentum as they break the full court press. DeAndre Golston with the floater, draws contact, no foul, just rims out.
Go?
Offensive rebound and puts it back. DeAndre Golston.
Huge, that's just tough. Uses his brutal strength there to rip down the rebound and cut it into single digits. He's got it on that left corner. He'll give it over to Silver. Silver will try the wing 3. He gets fouled and makes it. Tariq Silver will shoot a free throw to cut it to 1. Flipped out. Hill will get it. He'll try a 3. It's tied. Yael Hill knocks it down, 28 all.
Chambers, left side.
Give it to her.
Rita James. Top of the key. Chambers, pump fake on the 3. Goes inside. Oh, what a pass! Dakara Smith! There's your lead! What a dime from Bree!
We were talking about being aggressive. That's probably the most aggressive pass you can make there, and TCC gets away with it. Now they got it to Anna.
15 seconds left. Plenty of movement inside the paint. Anna up and in! 10.3 left.
Got to play some defense here, and we'll get a timeout with 10 seconds left, Tony. What I say, take it to the rack. They clear out. Get in your best player's hands, and she's able to lay it up and in. 55-55. TCC going to put some full court pressure here.
It's going to be a big last 10 seconds inside the Bill Hebrock Eagle Dome. Heck, who knows? We might even have overtime, Luke. Imagine that. Last home game of the season, we go to OT.
Hey, Tony, I mean, if there's ever a team that doesn't want to go to OT, it's TCC. They want to win in regulation, especially with 6 players. If you look at Rochelle Jacobs, she's got 4 fouls. So TCC trying to end in regulation.
On the scoring front, but 5 rebounds apiece for them to go with Kara's 5. A team tying 5 rebounds. The Eagles 21-21. 7 offensive both sides, 14 defensive. And they've kept, crucially, I think for me, Luke, Zamaria Polk very quiet. Well, I say quiet under the rim. She had 12 rebounds at halftime.
Well, here's
last time inside the Eagle Dome.
Well, here's the thing, Tony, is TCC's going to have to give up those rebounds, but to win this game, they're going to need to not foul out number 1, which right now check. They haven't given up very many fouls.
Only 2 personal fouls.
2 personal fouls overall. And number 2, you're going to need a big time performance by Rita James. She had 14 against Northwest Florida State. Today she had 14 in that first half. Today she had 10 in the first half. And really, Tony, that's one of those people that hasn't necessarily scored a plethora of points so far this season, and she's really coming on as of late.
She's been fantastic. 3! Oh, hello, Rita James!
She's been on fire as of late. Found her spot. Same spot, same result. Able to knock down back-to-back threes. TCC now up, Tony, by 7.
You said that she lit up the first half against Northwest Florida State with 14.
Injuries all over this team, and she's going to have to step up in this big-time sophomore night. It'll be her last game here in the Eagle Dome in an Eagle uniform, so we got to see if TCC can turn it up, and that'll do right there with a layup.
Kyra Smith, the benefactor.
In driving right side, able to get Greg up with the pump fake and then gets it to drop the 5-footer, 23-14, 2.5 going in the second.
You got to talk about Sadeja Payne and what she's been able to do this year. Just a vast improvement since the beginning of the season, from a bench player to a starter for TCC, and she's really had that presence on the offensive side. Not the best shooter, but going in, driving in, creating space. She has a nice little jump shot from about 15 feet, but she makes her presence known on defense, Tony.
Top of the key, Rita Payne. Outside, rebound, Polina. Pump fake, Kyra Smith. Drew contact. Won't get the foul, but gets the 2.
Able to stick with it, and that's what TCC needs right now. Polina, nothing going offensively, but she extends the play with that offensive rebound. And TCC just really putting it to Gulf Coast State right now.
Third quarter, Luke. Let's be real, we didn't expect this.
No, and I think that TCC should be count their lucky stars right now that they are bowling out the top team in the Panhandle Conference.